Hey guys, how you doing? This is very important in reference to other cities and states having the information about the guidelines of my parents. See, those guidelines of my parents are in reference to many things, in reference to properties and me traveling to city and business to business, or me traveling to my mother and father's mansions in between cities and states at different times and seasons. The guidelines are very important because my parents afford. They're messing with my throat. They just made me burp. The satellite man did. My parents had set up accounts for me that these people are trying to steal. I mean, these people can't even get it right to deliver information through the postal mail, or, these people that are doing these things. So, in reference to, the role protocol in the media, birth, driver's license information, my mother even delivered, a driver's license back in the 80s when they were holding me hostage here that had information on it in reference to my mother and father and properties and things like that. But these people in government stole that. But there obviously has to be an investigation on that too. But in reference to other police stations and other people in cities and states where they want to know why these people are blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. I'm the only child of my mother and father. These people tried to drive somebody crazy. They tried to terrorize a person's life. They tried to mess up a person's face and teeth to accuse them of things. No, I'm not. These people are not allowed to have contact with me. These abusive people and hostage holders. You guys know that, right? See, this is very important in reference to law enforcement and court judges in other cities and states that can call Indianapolis and say, hey, why didn't he receive the lawsuit monies in reference to me receiving lawsuit monies, or in reference to benefits or insurance. That's, other court judges and other police stations in other cities and states can call Indianapolis and say, hey, why didn't he receive that lawsuit money, or why didn't I receive that lawsuit money is what they'd probably say. Or some police stations might have tried to send me money and other government people stole it in the postal mail or something. This is very important to keep updated on the information. Because I haven't received anything from anywhere. If anybody's tried to send any monies through the postal mail or any traveling arrangements or anything like that. And these people are terrorizing me. They're still burning my face and teeth. And they're hitting me in the cheek right here, which obviously you can't see on a regular camera. But some cameras have satellite detection on them when a person's on video, the camera lens. So some phones have that where it can detect the satellite burning the face and the mouth and other things. There's a lot of cameras in some stores that have those too, where it can detect to see if a person is on a satellite when they walk into a store or a business. Very important. But, in reference to court proceedings, in reference to the guidelines of facts and violations and documentations of injuries and teeth damage and facial damage, and these people trying to steal sperm and blood, and these people trying to steal my identity. And, people need to ask these people who they are, where they came from, what schools they went to, and what's their parents' career that they came from, to find out what kind of crazy psycho people these people are that are trying to steal my identity or whatever their freakish problems are. And all the accusations that they've made slandering my character, these bad government people or whoever they are. So, it's very important that law enforcement from other cities and states and governors and mayors contact Indianapolis and other places like embassies or the United Nations, calling Indianapolis saying, hey, what's going on? What's the problem? They may have sent some money to me in the postal mail or something and somebody stole it. Obviously, they've stolen everything that anybody's tried to send, So it's very important. Law enforcement can call from other cities and states and say, hey, why didn't you receive the lawsuit money? Aren't you people holding on to this amount of money, or are you holding on to that kind of money? In reference to monies that my mother had delivered to Indianapolis that I was supposed to have received. Of course, in other cities and states, they have that on record because my mother had handed people information about those records, and the Supreme Court would have records of some of those things. Lots of things of importance. But, in reference to the government burning me with satellites and terrorizing my life, and them zapping on my vehicle, causing me problems, who the hell do these people think they are? And who do they think I am? We need answers in reference to these people's tricks. And why are they blocking me from my mother and father's mansions that they had kidnapped me from? Does the deeds department have any record of why these people have done these things? And where did these people come from when they had kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions? We need all the information, all the names of all these people, and their tricks and their abuses and their fraud and their deception. That's why they make courts. That's why there's been courts in America for a long time and court judges. So the question, many things, why have they allowed these people to terrorize me, and these people have shot at me and they've tried to injure me several times since I was a little boy? We need answers. And I haven't received even a penny of the lawsuit monies from anywhere. These people trespassing into my life with their satellites, and they're damaging my face and teeth and terrorizing my vehicle. People terrorizing me with their satellites. They just hit me in the throat. This cover-up of satellite abuses in America has been going on for a very, very long time. And the media should be asking the question, which politician's covering this shit up, or which government person is orchestrating the cover-up in the illegal satellite tortures and abuses that they have done with satellites in America. Reference to these people hurting me, or these people trying to steal my mother and father's estates. So, other law enforcement agencies and fire departments and, people can ask, why didn't I receive the lawsuit monies or the benefit monies from these government people terrorizing my life? How many other people have had court cases against dirty government or dirty cops? They're joking me. The Salaman's joking me. How come other people received lawsuit monies against government, but I've never received a fucking penny? Where's the lawsuit monies?